go.
All right, it is August 11th today. Hunt starts on the 17th, so we have 6 days until the hunt starts. My wife and I are gonna head up, and we are gonna scout for about 4 days. Just kind of get a lay of the land, see where some of the bucks are, check out a few new spots. We aren't really hunting the same places that we did last year, just because there was a lot of people there, and I just don't want to have to deal with it this year. So we're packing into some different places. It's harder to get to spots. There's not going to be as many deer, but I think there's going to be some better quality deer because there's going to be less people. But super excited. Jamin Davis, my cameraman, he's going to be getting here on the 15th or the 16th, so I'm going to go pick him up the day before the hunt. And then Raiden Lindley, my buddy, he's going to be up here as well with us for the first few days of the hunt, just to help us spot and find some deer. So it's going to be a good hunt. Super excited. We got a few days to scout up here. We're just going to see what we can find. Hopefully we can find something good that we can get on this opening weekend. But I've got a lot of time, and I'm going to check out some new spots. So we are going to pack in tonight. We've got about 3 or 4 miles to go to the camp spot tonight, and hopefully we can find some deer. Are you excited?
Super excited.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been in the mountains, so I'm excited for it.
That'll be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna find any deer?
Last year I found one of like 30, so I think I've got it in the bag. Needless to say.
See how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright, here we go. Got packs loaded. We're going in pretty heavy because we got a bunch of water. It is 6 o'clock right now, and sunset's about 8:30. I don't know if we will make it by sunset because we got a ways to go and it's steep, but we might. Hopefully we do, so that we have some time to glass, but you never know. We'll just see what we can find when we get in here.
Good. Just huffing and puffing my way up. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah. Getting close. Probably halfway.
Close. Onward.
Alright, we are just past halfway coming up here. I'm winded. She's winded. How's it going?
Oh, good. Just a little winded.
Yeah. Sunset's in about an hour. I don't think we'll make it,
Probably not.
but that's okay. We'll make it to our camp spot at least. We haven't done any type of hiking like this for a while, so it's kicking our butts, but we're having fun, and that's all that matters right now. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I am having fun.
That's good. Beautiful place, beautiful mountains, flowers everywhere. Cool spot. So, hoping to get up and get a good camp spot tonight. Find some deer in the morning. He's hungry.
It must be. He's great. Hi there.
Found the first couple deer of the trip. 2 deer up there, way up at the top. I don't know if they're bucks, they're a long ways away, but let's go. Alright, we made it to a spot where we can camp tonight. Took us a while. The trail ended up being way worse than I thought it was, but we made it, so that's good. We have to set up the tent right now, get food going. It's about 9:30 or 10, I don't know what time it is, but we got a couple things to do before bed, and then we're both super tired, so we'll just get to bed as early as we can. And then the glassing knob is maybe a quarter mile, half mile up the ridge from here, so it'll be good. Just gonna crash for the night and see how the morning goes. Alright, we had a crazy thunder lightning storm last night. I saw pictures of people down in the valley posting pictures about the lightning, and we were up here where it was just cooking. Luckily, we were totally fine. We're kind of in a little saddle here, so we're not way up at the top where the lightning is real susceptible, but it rained for a long time, from like 2 o'clock until probably 5 o'clock. It's about 6:30 right now, and it's pretty foggy, but kind of the backside of the ridge is not super foggy, but just this side is, so I'm gonna get up and start glassing for a bit. Hopefully the fog isn't too bad. It's kind of creeping in, but also you can see some sky, so hopefully we can find some deer and just see what we can find. But didn't get a ton of good sleep last night with the rain and the thunder, but we'll just see what we can do today. Made it up to the glassing knob, but it is super foggy up here. Occasionally it'll clear up below me, but then the fog just whips right back in with the wind. So just wait it out. Hope that sun comes up soon and dries it out. The sun looks like it's close to coming. You can see it coming up right there. So just gonna wait and see how it goes. Well, so far this morning I found a total of 8 bucks, 7 of which are in one basin that I'm looking at. The other buck was behind me, but he was way farther away. 2 of the bucks are really nice bucks. I'd shoot either one of them for sure. There's a cool 4-point. He's narrow, but he's cool. And then there's a bigger framed 3x4. And they're both hanging out together, but then scattered across the basin I found a handful of other bucks. None of them are giant or really stand out, but there's a couple of them that I probably would consider shooting just because they're like decent 3 points. But it was pretty cloudy for a bit this morning, but then it cleared up nicely, so now it looks like it's gonna be a pretty decent day. There might be some rain this afternoon, it says, but I'm not really counting on it. Just gonna keep an eye on some of these bucks for a little while and see what they do, so I kind of know what they're doing and make a plan if we're gonna stay here for this afternoon or move somewhere else. I think we'll probably move somewhere else and just cover a bunch of basins, because I know there's deer here. It's a possibility that I hunt here, but we'll see what else we can find this morning and then make a decision. I really like the look of this basin, but I am a little concerned because I feel like it could be a spot where a lot of people are going to come here and try to hunt this, because it's not that hard to get to. There's a trail that comes right to it. And there's a fair amount of deer. I've got a bit of a personal dilemma when it comes to this hunt. I have never killed a deer with my bow. I've killed a lot of deer with my rifle, but never with my bow. And last year I hunted over 14 days and did multiple stalks, missed one buck, and just couldn't get it done. But it was a tough hunt in the same area. Last year and this year, I'm kind of struggling with the self-belief of, like, can I really kill a deer with a bow? Like, I know I can. I know people do it. But it's still, when I haven't done it, it's kind of tough. It's tough to have that confidence in myself to be able to go out confidently and just know that I can do it. The other hard dilemma in my mind is that I feel like I'm a good enough hunter personally that I don't want to shoot just any buck. I want to find a mature buck that's like a nice mature older buck. And it makes it harder because not only are those deer harder to hunt, I'm kind of setting myself up for a harder hunt targeting those types of bucks, because I see little bucks all day everywhere. And if all I wanted to do was kill a deer with my bow, I could do it. I really believe I could, with 10 days of hunting, I could kill a little buck, like, pretty easily. The hard part is where those two tie together, because in order to get over that self-belief of killing a deer with my bow and knowing I can do it, I need to kill a deer. But the other part of my mind is saying, don't kill a deer unless it's a nice mature deer. So I don't know if I'm setting myself up for failure necessarily by setting my standards very high and having that belief, but it's a struggle, and it was a struggle last year because I didn't want to kill just any buck as well. I wanted to find a mature buck, and what's cool is that I find nice deer when I'm hunting like this. Like, I found these two bucks that are like nice bucks, 150, 160 inch bucks, and I can find them. But which makes it easier to pass on the smaller bucks because I know that I can find the bigger bucks. But then the hard part is killing those bigger bucks because they're just that much harder to kill and stalk and get in on. So I do believe, though, I have what it takes to find a big buck, to stalk him if the conditions are right, and to put an arrow in him. But it gives me a bit of anxiety for this hunt, especially because it's filmed hunt, there's sponsorships involved. We're still going to get all the content and sponsorship stuff we need even if we didn't kill a deer. Last year we got awesome photos and video and made a sweet film, but it just makes it that much sweeter if you can actually get a buck on the ground. And that's always the goal. But this hunt's hard, and sometimes it's just not how it works out. I'm going to give it all I got this year. I got 4 days to scout right now, and then I've got nine days to hunt with Jamin, who's my camera guy, Jamin Davis. And then after that, I really am free for over 10 days where me and my wife could come up here and just keep trying to find a buck. So I have a lot of time to do it. I just gotta play my cards right and hope it works out. Get a little bit of luck, but also work my butt off and rely on God, because in the end, that's really what matters. And just hope that it works out. So we'll see how it goes. So I've got these DJI wireless mics, so it's capturing all the audio right now. It's pretty windy right now. Looks like it's getting a little bit of the wind, but what's nice is I can just clip this on anywhere. One of the spots I like to clip it is right here in my bino harness. So mic is right there. I can talk, it picks up the audio. The other spot I'll put it is I'll clip it on the inside of my hat, and then it's magnetic on the back. So I can stick it like right here on my MagView adapter, and it's getting all the audio. So, like I was gonna take my harness off and change my jacket. So I can just do that right now. Without losing the audio. Homemade bear sausage and scrambled eggs for breakfast. My mom makes these in her freeze dryer. Pretty pumped about it, actually.
I have coconut mango breakfast, granola breakfast from Alpen Fuel. These things are so good. They're like my favorite to eat in the backcountry and
Ellie.
just in general.
Ellie is basically addicted to Alpen Fuels. She asks me if we can eat them all the time.
Yeah.
We used to anyways.
And he says no.
Can't eat them at home because then you can't eat them on the mountain.
He's never obliged. How rude, huh?
Alright, we finished glassing. It's about 11 o'clock right now. And we're just gonna hop over to another ridge line where I've been before and glass that area. We found 8 bucks today. All of them, well, 7 of them were in one basin, so that's pretty cool. It's a good basin. We'll just see what happens, see what else we can find here in the next few days, but I like this spot. Might be worth coming back to sometime during the hunt, so we'll see how it goes. But for right now, I'm gonna pack up camp, throw our packs on, and move over to another ridge. We got a couple miles to get over there, so it'll be fun. Are you ready?
So ready.
So excited.
So excited.
Yay. Heavy packs again.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fun.
It'll be good.
I'm excited.
Good. What's up?
Not much. We just finished picking up camp. We're gonna go head that way and get some water because we're low on water. Not low, but you know, water's always good to have. And then after that, we're gonna go up to a different ridge and we'll glass there tonight and potentially in the morning. So, yeah. But I'm good.
You can see where our tent was because it's dry. Everything else is wet.
It poured last night.
Yeah, because it rained last night. But pretty fun. So, yeah, we're all packed up, ready to go. We're going to get on the trail and get to another spot. It's 12 o'clock right now, so.
Really?
By the time we get to, yeah.
Wow.
Day's cruising, huh?
Yeah, it is.
By the time we get to our next glassing spot, it'll be perfect time to find some deer. So, let's do it. Well, I just got to the top of the glassing knob. It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30 right now, and was glassing for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and I glassed up a stud of a buck. He's just bedded down, solid 4-point, definitely a shooter. I just found him, so there might be some other bucks with him, but he's in a sweet spot. Great spot to hunt him. I don't think there's a lot of people that hunt this area, so I'm really stoked about it. But we still have a lot of daylight left, so I'm gonna glass this whole basin. I have like 3 or 4 basins I can glass from here, and really stoked about it. So beautiful country. I wish I could show you, but I can't because then you'd know where I'm at. Most people wouldn't know where I'm at actually, but some people would, and I'm not gonna give away my spots like that, but it's okay. So stoked about this buck. Gonna see what else we can find tonight. It's great country, so we'll just see how it goes. All right, we finished up the day glassing. I ended up just watching those same bucks for the rest of the evening, and we came down and found a good camp spot just below the ridge that we were glassing on. So we've got camp set up. It's pretty windy on this ridge, but it'll be okay. We got some rocks set up, and the tent's not gonna go anywhere. So we're both super tired. It's not even that late. It like just barely got dark not that long ago. But we're gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna keep watching these bucks in the morning. We have 4 or 5 days till the hunt starts, so still have quite a bit of time. I'd like to kind of check out some new country, but I also want to make sure that if I don't find anything else, that these bucks are still gonna stick around. So we'll see what we'll see in the morning. Find those bucks again, and then maybe we'll move around and try some new stuff. But it's just been fun. How have you been feeling today?
Much better. I wasn't as winded today as yesterday, so getting used to altitude.
Yeah.
But I think we had steeper hikes today, so it was good. I mean, yeah, I just am really tired. We had a long night last night. Didn't go to bed till like 4 or 5 a.m. So.
Yeah, because of the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're ready for bed. We're gonna get to sleep, get some rest, get up early, and see what we can find.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. I got up this morning. It was super windy last night where we camped, and up on this whole ridge top, it's really windy today. It's kind of scattered thunderstorms. It's been a little rainy this morning, but haven't found any bucks yet. But it's still pretty early in the morning. It's probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, and so just gotta keep looking, keep glassing. Hopefully we can find something. I know exactly where those bucks ended up last night, but it's kind of some broken terrain, so they might be bedded down in a crevice or something, and I just might not be able to see them right now. So I'm just gonna wait out these rainstorms and this wind. Hopefully find these bucks later. Alright, the weather finally cleared up a bit. The sun came out, got up on the glass and knob, and I spotted the 4-point from yesterday. But the other buck, the cheater buck, the 4-point with the cheater, I don't know where he's at. I don't see him. There's a chance that he's hanging out just in the patch of trees right next to the 4-point that I can see, but the 4-point is just bedded in the sun right now. I'm sure he'll move because it's still early in the morning. He'll move somewhere by the time that sun starts to heat up, but kind of cool. Glad we found at least one of them again. He went like all the way to the other side of the basin from the last time I saw him last night, which I saw him right before dark. He might have been out earlier this morning when it was raining and feeding and moving up there, so glad we found him again. Just gonna keep an eye on him. I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day, if we're gonna stay here or if we're gonna move to a different basin just to look at more country, because I still have 2 days of scouting here, and then the hunt starts 2 days after that, so it's pretty good. Found some good bucks so far, and we still have a couple days left to see how it goes, so see what we can find. Alright, I've got that buck bedded down in a patch of trees. It's 11:20 right now, so he's been bedded there for a while. Ellie came up, and we're just hanging out, ate some breakfast. Today is Tuesday, and hunt starts on Saturday, so there's quite a few days left until the hunt actually starts, but today cleared up nicely. It's sunny. It's a perfect day for a stalk if the hunt was open, so if only. But it's good. Got some deer spotted that we're looking at. Gonna try to find some more deer here in the next few days. Maybe check out a couple different basins and just see what we can find. But stoked about what we've got so far. Really excited about this basin and these couple bucks in here. So we'll see what the rest of the day brings us. It's getting warm. Probably end up taking a nap, but having a good time. So we'll see how it goes. What are you doing?
I'm relaxing. This is like the nicest weather we've had thus far. It's almost too warm for a jacket. Actually, it probably is, but just relaxing. I think so.
Yeah, we got you. All right, we got a new camp spot now, so
Less windy.
way less windy. You can still hear the wind ripping, but we're in the trees, so really good. And we cleared out a spot, got the tent set up. We're just making lunch right now. What are you eating for lunch?
I'm having some gourmet stuff. Seeing if it'll work. It's Easy Mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese.
It's cooking.
It's cooking, but we'll see if it like actually works because you're supposed to leave it in the microwave for like 4 minutes. So just trying to trap the heat in right now.
Need something better than that. Probably like that rock or something. But it'll probably work.
Yeah, it works.
And then I just ate a tuna fish packet.
Gross.
And and now I'm eating some freeze-dried strawberries.
Yeah.
Right here. So pretty
Can I have
good. It's 3:44 right now.
Too many. Sorry. Thanks.
I watched that buck get up, and he fed a little bit from about 1:30 or no, like 1 o'clock to like 1:40. So he fed for about 40 minutes, about an hour maybe, and then bedded back down in this just 20 yards from where he was at earlier. So he's up there. We're gonna try to get back up there by 5 o'clock. Yesterday they stood up from their beds at 5:30. So get there by 5 and watch those bucks. See if we can find that other cheater buck because we never saw him this morning. So it's about half mile, maybe a little more, about a half mile to the glassing knob from camp now. But it's a way better spot. So just gonna finish eating, get our bags packed, and check out the glassing knob. You ready?
Yes. I am. It'll be fun. Hopefully we can find
It'll be
him.
fun.
The cheater buck.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We will see. So we just got to the glassing knob, and the buck's exactly where we left him, so I just glassed him. He was bedded down for a second, he just barely stood up, so it's pretty cool. We still have him. Looks like it might sprinkle or rain on us a little bit, but hopefully not. But we made it, and it's about 5 o'clock, so we're just gonna glass here for the rest of the evening. Hopefully turn up that other buck and maybe see what else we can find. So it'll be good. Just gonna watch this dude and see where he goes and keep an eye out. As you guys can hear, it is thundering pretty crazy all around us. And there's like rain pockets all over. It rained on us a little bit for a second, but not enough to really drench us. Well, there's some lightning. But it's kind of all blown away from us right now, except for one more little flurry that might come towards us. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I'm just glad that didn't hit us. The craziness behind us.
Yeah, there's a
Or-
huge storm that passed right in front of us.
Yeah.
crazy. It's super dark right now. I watched that buck feed over. I haven't really looked at him for a second because we weren't sure if we needed to boogie because of the rain or not, but I better find him again. He's still way up high, just in the trees hanging out, and I still haven't seen that other cheater buck yet. Might have to wait till the morning. We'll see if it clears up. We're running from the rain. We might get soaked. Go, 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 go. Oh, we're getting soaked.
My feet are soaked.
Everything is soaked.
Soaked. Oh my gosh, my shoes.
We are all wet.
He said we wouldn't get hit by the rain.
I was wrong. I thought that we would make it. We did not make it. And now we're all literally soaked to the bone. So we gotta lay her down, dry off, and get in the tent. Get everything set up and warm up. That was fun.
That was fun. Good memory, but
Good memory.
you know.
Would not do again.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, good morning. It is a great morning today. Beautiful sunny skies. Hardly any wind. Just can't beat it. It's Wednesday today, so it's our last day out here to glass. Last morning, picked up 2 smaller bucks way up high where I saw that 4-point go to last night. I haven't seen the 4-point again, but I did find the cheater buck, and he is back in the basin. I'm sure he was here the whole time. I just never saw him yesterday, so that's good. Glad I found him. Not sure where that 4-point went, but bucks are just feeding around. The deer are just moving. It's a great morning. It's still fairly early, but I'm glad we have some sunshine for the morning to kind of dry out our stuff from yesterday's rainstorm. But pretty good. Pretty stoked. The hunt starts in 3 days. So I'm really excited. But just gonna finish glassing this morning and then head down and pack everything up and get out of here. And then we'll be back up here Friday to glass the evening. And then hopefully Saturday's a good day and we can get something done. We'll just see how it goes. I'm a little concerned about a lot of people coming in here, but you never know. You can only control what you can't control, so I'm just gonna focus on what I can do. Raiden's gonna be up here, and then Jamin, my camera guy, will be up here as well. So got a lot of support, a lot of help from people. Should be good. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think this is the year. I'll have a lot of time to hunt this year. I play the long game. Most people only have like weekends or whatever, but I'm really fortunate enough that I get to hunt a lot of days in the year. And I'm lucky, but I've also worked hard to make that a reality for myself. So can take advantage of it, work as hard as I can, and just make it happen. So we'll just glass this morning and see how the rest of the day goes. It's 12 o'clock right now. We got packed up, got the tent taken down, all our bags are packed, and we're heading down the mountain. I will be back up here in about 2 days. So today's Wednesday, I'll be back up here, today's Wednesday.
Yep.
I'll be back up here on Friday, And hopefully those bucks will still be up here and we can make a play on them. We'll have a few guys up here helping out too. So it's been fun. But what do you think?
It was great. I had a good time. The weather was different because I actually have never like tent camped like this kind of tent camping. Normally it's just like family reunion, you set up a tent and you stay there for like a week, but this was a lot of fun. The weather threw me for a loop, but I would definitely come back and do it again. So
Heck yeah. Yeah, the weather was crazy. It hasn't rained over here in like weeks, and then the last 2 days it decided to rain on us while we were up here. So, but we're good. Getting hiked down. Got a few miles to go, and be back up here on Friday. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.